Hi everyone, I hope everyone's having a really great week, and this week I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about some of the struggles that I've encountered as being a Momivation mom. I mean, it is a really amazing opportunity that I have been given, but I would be a big old liar if I didn't say that I've sort of struggled along the way. And Amy talked about in her vlog about the struggle about believing in yourself, and I have struggled with that a little bit, but probably my biggest struggle has been the priority shift that I've had to make. For me, just like every other mom out there, the number one priority has been my family, and that includes my kids and my husband and my parents. And, I'm an only child, so my friends sort of fall into that family category as well. Then after that has always been my job. I think I've talked about it before, but if I hadn't, I'm a high school history teacher. I teach juniors and seniors, and I am absolutely in love with my job. I'm happy to go every single day, even on the bad days. I love it. And in addition to my two kids, I have over 100 kids. They are my kids, and I love them. And I think to be a good teacher, you have to love your job and you have to love your kids. And I guess my opinion has always been, if you don't, then you're doing the wrong job, kind of thing. So they've always been number two, and I've been somewhere, down on the bottom. And I've never put myself above my job and above my family. And when I became a Momivation mom, and I saw what my responsibilities were, not only like the workouts and the food, but doing the vlogs and doing a blog post and being on TV. And in addition to that, there's all the behind the scenes stuff with meetings with Leah and Mark and our mentors and all of that. It's a tremendous amount of time. And it's good time, and it's time well spent, and it's time that I need to do to put me first. There's no other way than to put yourself first and be in that top spot. And that's hard, and that's an uncomfortable place for me to be. I mean, I would still say that my family is like number one on that list, but the job can't come second. I have to put myself above my job. And that doesn't mean that I'm, horribly neglectful of the things that I do, but I notice it in that I'm not grading as much at home because I can't, because I'm doing all of these things that I need to do to take care of me. And what that means, and I'll post a hysterical picture of like my piles of grading that I have at work on the blog, but it means I'm not doing things in the timely manner that my students are used to, and that makes me feel uncomfortable because I'm used to a certain way of doing stuff and a certain level of, I hate to say the word perfection when I do these things, but before Momivation, it was an hour or two of grading a night and 3 to 4 hours of grading on the weekends, and there's no time for that anymore. I have to make time for me, and that's a very hard thing to do, and I've done it, but it also causes me, I get emotional. It causes me a lot of stress to not be getting my work done in the time that I like, and it causes me a lot of stress, and that's been sort of a hard thing. But I also keep in mind and say, if I can do this now, like if I can put myself first when I have two young children, almost 6 and 3, I can work full time, I can get my grading done, I can keep my house from imploding upon itself, then I can do this forever. And I just keep telling myself, this is a lesson for me to learn, that if I'm going to be a good mom, if I'm going to be here for my kids, if I'm going to be a good teacher and be a role model for my students and show them what a healthy, educated woman looks like, I need to do this for me. So that's sort of been my struggle as I'm like tearing up and trying to wipe them away without, blowing boogers on the computer here. That's been my struggle, and it's really sort of come to a head the last couple of days. And if nothing else, it just shows me how strong I am, and that I can do it. Maybe not in the time frame that I'm used to or the time frame that I want, but I'll get it all done, and I'll still be able to figure out how to fit all of this in and sort of live with the new level of priority that I have. So sort of with that, I'll leave you guys till next week, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great week, everyone.